Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual. This is Nightingale, and today we're talking about firearms. I'm going to show you where to get them, tell you where to make them out of, realm card locations so you can get extra damage on map, the charms for your gear to stack to get some nice passive effects, and then I'll go ahead at the end of the video, I'll show you where to find specialty elemental ammo to pack even more of a punch into your shots. But first, I have to let you know, you're going to have to, on your abeyance realm, you're going to need to go through the sites of power, guys. You're going to have to play the game to be able to get where we want to be. Follow the storyline and get all of your sites of power done. Provisioner is the one you want to do as fast as possible because that's where you're going to find all of your firearms. I mean, you start with a sling bow. It doesn't do very much damage. You use rock marbles here as your ammo, and that's fine. The elemental ammo I'm going to show you at the end of the video, it has some rock marble ammo that you find occasionally, and which is it will up the damage a little bit, but really this is kind of a moot point at that time because you're already getting yourself into either the rifle, the pistol, or the shotgun. So the first three weapons that we have the chest pot rifle, we have the Lancaster pistol, we have the smoothbore shotgun. The rifle and the shotgun are single shots. The Lancaster pistol has 4 barrels. Okay, so you can either fire them one at a time or you can fire all 4 at once. You can left click, fires 1 shot. Okay, let me go ahead and reload. Now, now if you look in the bottom right hand side of your screen, you see the V button. The V button fires them all at once. Okay, now unfortunately I don't know what it is on controller, guys, so I apologize. I'm on PC. What I'm going to show you right now is something that a lot of people have missed. I missed it up till 30 hours of the game. If you go in your inventory and go guidebook and then hit traders, these are all of the traders, and it will tell you exactly what they have. Okay, you could end the video here and do this for yourself, but I've got it down to brass tacks here. So if you want to continue along with me, that's great. All of the firearms are found in the provisioner realms. It goes forest provisioner for the pistol, desert provisioner for the shotgun, swamp provisioner for the chest pot rifle. You're going to go to the trader, and they're going to have that blueprint for you. Okay. Now, once you get those, you're going to come back and you're going to want to make your firearm, right? So you're going to only be able to make the basic firearms, right? And they're not going to do much damage. Matter of fact, I've got a regular pistol, which is a common pistol. If you look on the damage, it only does 100 damage. Now, once you've upgraded your pistol twice, it has a gear score of 122 versus 40, and it does 351 damage. I mean, that's 3 times the amount of damage just for upgrading it. And this is only the second tier of upgrades. There's going to be a third upgrade bench that you're going to get in late game, and you're going to be able to upgrade them even more. But there are other ways you can upgrade your damage, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. However, you're going to come across mostly nickel and tin in when you're creating your metal, right? When you're creating your ingots to make your parts. The shotgun has barrel, fasteners, stock, and action. That's all metal. Okay? So you're going to want the best metal you can get. Now, when you're first starting out, you're only going to be able to, like I said, you're only going to be finding tin, and you're going to be finding nickel, right? That you're going to be able to mine for yourself. That's not going to be good enough. You're going to need better metal, and I'll show you some metal that I've got, and I'll tell you where to get it. So the Lancaster pistol is barrel, action. Now you have the stock and the wrap. So the stock you make over here at the the saw table, and then the wrap, or with the chest pot rifle, it has leather. Both of those are going to be made at your tanning station. Okay, your wraps are actually made out of straps. So you're going to have to make straps out of hides. Okay, so when in doubt, all you got to do, if you don't know where to make something or how to make it, you can actually just go over and you can click on it, and it'll tell you. So barrel, that piston right there tells you got to make it. You got to make it in your brazier, okay? And your brazier is an advanced version of your simple smelter, so you're going to have to get your brazier before you can do this as well. All right. So anyway, the provisioner realms are where you find all of your simple benches, okay? So your first upgrades you're going to find in the provisioner realms, guys. So just go to all of the provisioner realms, the swamp, the forest, and the desert. Go to all of when you're getting your firearms, just go ahead and get all of your benches as well. Okay, and you're going to have to play to get the essence to be able to do this. It's all tier 1 essence. Okay, for the refined, it's going to be tier 2. So you're going to need tier 2 essence, which is going to be, now you find your refined stuff in the gloom realms, okay? So the gloom realms. So for all of your refined benches, you're going to want to go to the gloom realms to get all of those, all of them. So and you just have to go to all three. And it's really simple. You just make 3 gloom cards. Once you finish the gloom side of power, then you're going to give you the gloom card. You can come back here, you can make it, and then you go ahead and you make a desert card, you make a swamp card, and you make a forest card, and then you make 3 gloom cards, and you go through the realms 3 times. Now you're going to have, like I said, you're going to have to play the game to get enough essence to be able to do this stuff. Okay, there's no getting around that. But when I was talking about when you're making your firearms, the bound demons, they will drop ingots. Okay, the Lacunas ingot is something that they drop. The hollow metal ingot is something that they drop. They have an advanced hollow metal. So tin does 5% critical damage. Okay, so that's a bonus that's going to be added to your gun. If you get, say, the hollow metal ingot, which is dropped by one of the higher level bounds, you get 7.5 critical damage. Now the upgrade, the better hollow metal ingot or ingot that's dropped gets 15%. I've got that on this pistol, so my pistol does more damage because I use better materials. So the wrap is made with straps, right? So you're going to use regular leather. No, you don't want to use regular leather. If you can find a better leather. Oh, by the way, that's the elemental ammo I was talking about. Fire buckshot. This is that, for the sling bow. Fire marbles, ice marbles, ice revolver cartridges, lightning, poison. All these you can pick up for free, and I'll show you where to find that at the end of the video. So anyway, so there's a bunch of different leather that's dropped by creatures and bound. So like this is tier 1 leather from pharaoh swine that I've got. This is, you have predator skin. You have, let's see, I've got fabled hide. There's fabled creatures out there, save all of this stuff. Okay, when you get enough, you can make a better item, whether it's clothing or firearms or what have you. Whatever gear or tools or whatever, but always look at what the multipliers are, so you can choose what the best items are for you to make a better quality product. Okay, that's what you want to be looking out for. Let's go ahead and talk about the realm cards that you can actually play. So you have 3 different cards, 1 for each of the firearms. That's going to help you upgrade your damage on a realm. And let's see, so it's going to be the blunderbuss card. This card increases the damage you deal with shotguns. This is a minor card that you're going to play at your the Realmic transmuter. Now, eventually you're going to you'll get a recipe for a remote Realmic transmuter. I highly recommend you take the materials and take them to your realms and drop these off next to your gates, so you don't have to go hike all the way to the Realmic transmuter that's on the map. You're going to get this recipe, and you're going to be able to make it. It's real cheap. It's like lumber, ingots, and wire. It's really, really cheap. I just carry those ingredients with me across the portal. I make it on the other side, and I play the realm card that I want. So once you've finished the hunt side of power, you're going to be able to get these cards, which are going to augment your damage. Okay, so the blunderbuss is for the shotgun, and that's found in the swamp hunt. The marksman card is to increase the damage you deal with rifles, and you find that at the forest hunt. And then the desert hunt is where you find the outlaw card. So, and that's to increase the damage you deal with pistols, the yield when crafting, and the yield when you're crafting pistol ammunition. So you might want to play the outlaw card here on your abeyance realm, so you can make more ammunition. But yeah, and also more damage with magical ammunition as well. I'm super excited about these realm cards. But like I said, you find those at the hunt location. So swamp, forest, and desert, depending on whatever item you want to use. If you want to use the pistol, the blunderbuss, or the shotgun rather, or the rifle, that's the realm card you're going to want to play. Now, as far as your charms go, the 3 that I'm using right now are the sniper charm, the steadiness charm, and the fencer charm. Okay, so I'm using the sniper charm on my coat, steadiness, and the fencer. And then I've got fervor, I've got the healer, I've got the wind. I think that was the other 3, right? Yeah, leader, healer, fervor, and wind. Those are not going to really help your firearms, but that's part of my loadout. So, and I'll explain those as we go. So the charm of fervor right here, that's a rough bauble, and a charm twine of a heart charm twine. Okay, so that's how you get your charm. That's how you make your charm of fervor. Your baubles you make over here at your masonry bench, and then your twines you're going to make over here at your spinning wheel. Okay, so that's where you're going to make those. Anyway, the charm of fervor increases the wearer's rate of stamina regeneration after slaying a creature. Now, this isn't going to help you with like an apex creature, because after you slay it, then you know it's only a single creature. But if you're going after like legendaries or whatever, or even after if you're just going after whatever, I have this on my loadout because after I kill something, and it doesn't matter if it's a firearm or if it's if it's a melee weapon, you'll just increase your stamina regeneration after you kill something. You're going to be killing things when you're out there anyway, so you may as well put this on your gear. All right, the next one I have is this Charm of Steadiness. Yes, Charm of Steadiness. Now, this is for your firearm. Because, by the way, if you can't find your charms and you're like, oh, I don't see them. If you have too many augments, the one that you need might be the one that isn't being used. So you got to make sure that you have slots. In the top, right above that hammer, you see those plus signs? That's how many or how many augments I've got on this bench. I only have one right now. I think I'm using the formula board. If you can't find them here, scroll down, because they're probably at the bottom. So anyway, I was talking about the Charm of Steadiness. This charm increases the wearer's damage after each successful ranged attack, but the increase is lost after any missed shot. So you want this for your firearms. Okay, Charm of Steadiness to increase the damage. By the way, I know somebody's going to ask me, can you stack these charms? Do they stack? I don't know. I would appreciate somebody in the chat telling me if they do stack. If they do, then look in the comments, guys, because I know somebody knows more than me. Okay, I have a plethora of different charms because I want a bunch of different things happening all at the same time. But if you want one thing and you want a lot of it, try stacking it and see and look at your stats and see if it does more for you. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, Charm of Fervor is at the Swamp Astrolabe. Charm of Steadiness is at the Forest Hunt. So the Charm of the Sniper. It prevents the wearer's range damage from decreasing with distance to their target. This is the most important charm you can have on your gear, because if you are firing your firearm from a distance, if it's too far away, it'll say like 3 points of damage. Well, if you have the Charm of the Sniper on your gear, it doesn't matter. So long as it's close enough to do damage, it'll do the full amount of damage. Okay, so you need this. You need it, and you find this at the Forest Astrolabe. Okay, at the Forest Astrolabe. Now, at the Desert Astrolabe, you find the Charm of the Fencer. All right, so anyway, the Charm of the Fencer grants movement speed to the wearer when they hit a creature's weak point. So if you know where the weak point is on your creature, like if you're going up against a boss, then it'll increase your movement speed every time you hit their weak point. So that's gonna be really good for you to avoid damage. It's because you'll be able to walk, run around or whatnot. Okay. Also, I because we do have followers, I also have from the Desert Provisioner biome, we have the Charm of the Leader. Charm of the Leader grants increased damage and health to the wearer's survivors. So now I'm assuming that this includes your NPCs. So I have this so that my NPC doesn't die so quickly. So they get increased damage and they get increased health. And it seems like that my NPC, my little partner over there, she's doing more damage. So I think it's working on her. Charm of the Wind. Charm of the Wind you find at the Forest Herbarium. So what it does is it allows the wearer to glide more quickly while using an umbrella glider. I mean, you almost glide straight instead of gliding down. You almost glide straight. There's only a little bit of a drop with that upgraded umbrella. Now with your first umbrella, it probably would do the same, but you're definitely going to feel the difference. So yeah, Charm of the Wind, guys. I guarantee you can't go wrong with that. Anyway, what's the other one I've got on my loadout? So, because we're getting kind of long here. Oh, Charm of the Healer. Charm of the Healer you're going to find at Forest Gloom. It causes the wearer's attacks to heal their allies. Every time I hit something, it heals my NPC. Charm of the Healer. And by the way, if you're in a group and everybody's got Charm of the Healer, every time everybody's hitting something, then that means everybody's getting healed from everybody else. So if you've got a big group, this is probably the most important charm you could have. Everybody needs to have at least one of these on their gear. So anyway, guys, that's my loadout. And oh yeah, so the other thing that I promised you guys, I'm going to show you where to get that elemental ammo. So let me go ahead and let me jump over to a dungeon right quick, and I'll show you what the container looks like, so you know what to look for. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. So whenever you're in a map and you see a cluster like this, you see occupation, and you see a Fey portal. This is where you want to be. Okay, for that ammo that I was talking about. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down in here, and you're going to fight your way all the way down until you get to the portal. Okay, once you fight yourself to the portal, you're gonna hit this button, and then you're gonna go ahead and there will be 2 or 3 waves of bound that come through here, like they do whenever you first open a portal, and then you gotta fight them off, and then go inside, and then just continue on down, fight your way into the main section of this portal dungeon, and then there's gonna be barrels along the side of the wall, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Alright guys, I went ahead and cleared this place because I didn't want to get any interruptions. So what you're going to do, and every biome is going to look different in the dungeon. So what you're going to do is, you see these containers right here? You're not looking for these. These actually only have like garbage stuff in them. There's coal. I mean, you might find some stuff you could use. There's coal in here. This one's got like sticks and fiber and stuff. You don't want those. You want the ones that are gold banded. The gold banded vases. Yeah, they're right here. So these gold banded vases, they all look the same in every dungeon, but it's the dungeon location that I showed you. I'm inside of it, so you can't see it. But like I showed you before, these boxes are these are the cartridge boxes. Lightning, 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 and it's just going to be random. Oh, this is all lightning. Okay, so poisonous, lightning, lightning. Okay, well it's poisonous and lightning today. That's fine. And if you go around, I mean, and to just take a look, who knows what you're going to find. I drop down in here. There usually is quite a few of them. So I'm not going to go ahead and take too much time here because I've already opened it back up. I will take this box though. You're also going to get potions and whatnot. I mean, it's a dungeon, so you're going to have loot. But those are the most important containers, I think, that you can find. Because everything else is kind of blasé, but that ammunition is going to give you that extra damage that you're going to need for your firearms. But I just collect it, and when I get enough, then I'm hopefully by the time I hit a boss, I'm going to have plenty of magical ammunition to use on the boss. Alrighty guys, so I walked out of there with 4 lightning marble tin ammo. I've got 10 lightning revolver cartridges, and I've got 4 poisonous revolver cartridges. So I mean, it's a damage bonus of 150%. Let's see, yeah, they're all, I think, 150%. Oh no, the ice marble is 100%. It gives a 400 strength bonus, 150, 150, 150. So that's, you're gonna, okay, the fire marble tin is 125, fire buckshot's 150. So yeah, that you can expect you're going to get half again as much damage out of these magical ammo that you normally would. So that's something to look forward to, and that's going to just increase your damage that much more. Alrighty guys, well now that we've got everything put together, let's go ahead and go to another realm and let's test all this out. Okay, so for our test, guys, I've chosen the Desert Hunt combination. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. Desert seems to have the most amount of creatures that are going to want to attack you, so that's where we're going to go. And right now, I am not going to put any cards in my Realmic Transmuter, but we're going to go ahead and build that at the moment. I had shown you this before. Let's mark all these as red, so I can close them out. If you mark them all as red, except for the one you have open, it'll close all of them out, by the way. Then we're going to go ahead and go to Portal. We're going to go to the remote Realmic Transmuter. I have all the parts, and we'll just place that right there. We'll build it. And now, I'm going to come back and we'll play the realm card, the Outlaw realm card. I'm going to use my pistols, but let's go find some creatures right now and see if we can get them to attack us. And then I have both the basic beginner Lancaster pistol, which only does 100 points of damage, and then I've got my upgraded pistol that does 350 or 351. So we haven't added the Outlaw card just yet, so we're just going to go ahead. All right, we've got some big bugs right here. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys on, and we're going to go ahead and you can see the damage that these pistols do without the Outlaw card. Okay, so let's go ahead and just, this is the regular pistol. These guys are super aggressive. They're going to attack me on, immediately. So let's go ahead and let's go. Okay, I'm not close enough. That's 127. We're going to switch to the other one. That does 463. I'm going to kill this guy. All right, so now I'm going to go real quick. So that went from that's quite a bit more damage. Let's see if I can escape these guys real quick. I'm going to jump out and jump back in. Oh, they didn't chase me. That's fine. They didn't chase me. I don't need to open that portal then. We're going to go ahead and use the... We're going to go ahead and use the outlaw card. Let me go ahead and reload. And let me go ahead and reload the other one. Okay. And we'll play the outlaw card right here. And that's going to give me extra damage from my pistols. Now the basic pistol we're going to start with first. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to show you the elemental ammo too. Oh, whoa, there we go. Also, when you want to use your elemental ammo, you're going to hold down the reload button, and it's going to give you all of your options, okay? So we've got our fire, we've got our poison, we've got our lightning, we've got our ice, and then we're regular. So, and whenever you jump from one type to another, you got to reload again. So the regular pistol, which was like 123, let's see what it's going to do now. It's going to do 222, guys. And then the better pistol does 811. So you can see how much more damage the outlaw card gave us in comparison to what we had before. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out. I'm going to use the advanced pistol, and we're going to switch out to a different type of damage. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch. I'm going to hold down the reload button, and we're going to try. Let's try lightning damage with these guys. We'll try lightning damage. Actually, I've got a couple more rounds of fire. Let's do fire. So I'll click on that. I'm empty. We're going to reload, and my fire ammo's loaded. So, but we're in the desert, so I don't know how that's going to affect these guys. They might be resistant to fire. So let's go ahead and see. $1,170 damage with the fire ammo. And then let's go ahead and let's move over to the poison. That's a long shot from, oh, that one's dead. Is this one dead too? All right, well, we're going to have to go somewhere else then. And mind you, that's not even a weak spot. That's just where I hit them normally. So this is like huge gains. So I highly suggest you use these tips, these tricks, because it's going to really make a big difference for you. Let me go find some more prey. Okay, we've got some fey coyotes in here. I forget what they're called. But and it looks like to the right there. It looks like I've got a legendary, maybe not. So I've got the poison on here. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy. 19. Okay, I hit him in the heart. I didn't mean to do that. 2,000 damage, guys, for that one. Let's go ahead and switch out to the ice real quick. We're gonna switch to ice. 2,000 damage. Okay. So the elemental ammo, you want to save that for the boss. Let's see, what's the one type? I didn't try lightning. Let's go ahead and see about lightning here. That's lightning right there. They're going back. That's fine. Alrighty, guys. Well, hopefully that helped you out. If it did, give me a thumbs up. And if I've earned your subscription, don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.